Alright guys, let's talk about Donald Trump Jr. and Hunter Biden because holy shit, I love this world, I really do love Clown World. Donald Trump Jr. has challenged Hunter Biden to a debate. And not only that, he's promised to release his tax returns if Hunter does too. Now, I have a theory as to why Donald Trump Jr. is doing this, but I'm not going to say because I don't want anyone on the left to get an idea. Let's just say it might have something to do with a certain company in Ukraine and pay finances. Yeah, that. We're moving along. Let me know if you work it out. But yeah, so obviously Donald Trump Jr. has challenged Hunter Biden to man up and debate him about who really profited from their father's public office. I was an international business person before my father got into politics, and that isn't entirely true. Donald Trump Jr. told Access CEO Jim Voden, might be mispronouncing, in an Access on HBO interview posted Sunday. That's what we did. I'm not going to say I haven't benefited from my father's last name. Just like Hunter Biden did, I would be foolish to say that, but I haven't benefited from my father's taxpayer-funded office. In fact, the Trumps have actually lost money since they've been in office. They were up around, I think it was around 4.5, and they've dropped back to $3.5 billion. Which is ironic because everybody else in the politics seems to make money. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad business deals or anything like that. I'm not blaming Trump Jr. or anything here. But at the end of the day, I think it's that they've had to be a lot more cautious about what deals they do and don't take. Because at the end of the day, there's a lot of eyes on them. But Hunter Biden and his father became VP. All of a sudden, he goes over to Ukraine and starts making $83,000 a month. Wow, dropping those truth pills there, aren't we, Donnie Jr.? He continued, we've stopped doing any new international business deals, which is what I thought it was, when my father won the presidency. So that's like I say, he's had to go through and they've had to stop being so flippant with what they do with business. They've had to be a lot more strategic and a lot more cautious, conservative, I would say. The president's eldest son then issued a challenge before asking something to moderate. So we do have the video. It goes for 2.5 minutes or so thereabouts. So we're going to watch it because this is just holy shit.
For a second. When you think about Joe Biden, synthesize the attack that's going to come.
Off the top of my head, it's multiple fold, right? First of all, you have sort of just a guy that's telling us he's going to do all these things. He's going to do them. But he's been in politics for 50 years. Why hasn't he done them then? The second part of that is, if Donald Trump mixed up Iowa and Ohio once, the media and you know where I'm going on this one, right, guys? The media would be on TV. Every tele-psychologist would say, Donald Trump has lost his mind. He's in the later stages of dementia and a combination of Alzheimer's. He's not fit to run. Joe Biden doesn't know what state he's in 50% of the time. If Donald Trump did the equivalent, you would not hear anything other than that.
How much will his son be a part of that, Hunter? There's obviously been a big...
Listen, I think it's got to be a big part. I was an international business person before my father got into politics. That's what we did. I'm not going to say I haven't benefited from my father's last name, just like Hunter Biden did. That'd be foolish to say that. But I haven't benefited from my father's taxpayer-funded office. Okay? Hunter Biden, his father becomes VP. All of a sudden, he goes over to the Ukraine, and he's making $83,000 a month. So, the media likes to do this sort of false equivalence. You're doing this, you're doing that. We stopped doing any new international business deals when my father won the presidency. So, you know what would be great? I'll let you host it. You moderate a debate between Hunter Biden and myself. Come on. Let's do it. No, seriously.
I second that. I would love to see this.
Full transparency. We show everything. And we can talk about all of the places where I'm supposedly grifting, but Hunter Biden isn't. I would love to do it.
The great who made more off dad debate?
No. Talk about. Hey, as it relates to the grift, they're saying we're profiting off of the presidency.
But you
let's
profit,
talk about
don't
it.
you?
I don't know that I've profited off the presidency. We had
best-selling book. You do paid speeches.
I've done paid speeches for over a decade. I do a lot. I don't even do the international ones anymore.
You make some money off it, right?
Nothing that I haven't done before. And again, if you looked at my tax returns, which maybe we could talk about in this debate.
So you'll release your tax returns. You would release your tax returns if you would debate you. You'd really debate them?
I'd 100% debate them. Let's talk about who profited off of whose public service. Happy to do it. Let's make it happen.
I would love to see this debate. Oh, shit. There's no way it's going to happen. Hunter Biden would never go through with this because he knows he would get absolutely slaughtered. Not only is the facts won't be on his side, but at the end of the day, the left can't debate, right? We see that with, like, for example, Ben Shapiro and Chute, whatever his name is, from the Young Turks. But not only that, but like Donnie Jr. literally goes on TV and does this for a living, right? He goes on and he is part of the PR firm for his dad's presidency. He is put into situations where he has to think on his feet and debate people. Hunter Biden's going to get slaughtered. Yeah, you may as well get him to rock up in a sheep outfit going, bah, bah, I'm ready, bah. Because it's going to be like lambs to the slaughter. But regardless. When challenged about the paid speeches and his recent book deal, Trump Jr. promised to release his tax returns, and Biden did release his. If we do it both 100%, he said, responding to the Axios CEO's question, let's talk about who profited off whose public service. Happy to do it. Let's make it happen. The MSN loves making false equivalency between us, so let's settle it. Trump Jr. wrote Sunday after the president's point on the Twitter, I challenge Hunter Biden to man up and debate me. Axios CEO Jim Van Hillen, might be mispronouncing, moderates Hunter releases his tax return, I release mine. Let's have an open convo about who really profited from their father's public office. The post quickly went viral and was even retweeted by Vanderhoff himself. Responding to Trump Jr.'s challenge, Biden's campaign press secretary, so not even Biden himself, TJ Duck told Axios that it's hard to believe anything a Trump says on tax returns when Donald Sr. has lied for about releasing his. So in other words, that's the question. Are you going to debate Hunter Biden? Is Hunter Biden going to debate Donnie Jr.? Well, it's hard to take anything serious. Blah, 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 blah. Answer the question. Blah, 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 blah. Like, it's a no answer, really, isn't it? So, yeah. And obviously, also, Breitbart's also talking about it. Donald Trump Jr. challenges Hunter Biden, man up and debate me. And it's a lot of the same sort of stuff that we've already just seen. Look, at the end of the day, I would love to see this. Hell, if they do this, I will live stream the actual thing. If I can find the video, I will live stream it, and we will watch it together. If you guys want to do that, we'll do that. Right? I'll do it on the gaming channel or something. But I was going to say, but yeah, I would love to see this debate. It would be an absolute slaughter. It would be. But I don't know. Like, guys, let me know your thoughts there in the comment section below. Who do you think would win this debate? I'm going to say Donnie Jr. I really would. Even if I wasn't, like, supporting Trump, like, in the next election, if I had a choice. If I was even, like, a Democrat sort of thing, I would sit there and think this is a bad idea for Biden. He won't do it. There's no way he's going to do it. I'm surprised Cenk actually turns up and debates Ben Shapiro, because that's just a slaughter fest. I was watching a video earlier on YouTube today where there was, like, drop mic moments from Ben Shapiro. And actually, we'll see if we can find it really quickly. Because it's just literally... Sorry, I was listening to Death Punch. Mic drop. They only just recently put the video up, so we'll go by today. No. Yeah, here's one from 2017.
When you say money in politics is bad, again, I ask you, Buddy Roemer gave you $4 million to start TYT. What did he expect in return? Should he not have given you money? Was the money not speech? It was just money, after all. It's just like a hooker, I assume. So are you the prostitute? How did this work?
You can't run ads within a certain period of time.
Like, this is what it's going to be like. It's going to be like Ben Shapiro and Cenk literally debating. It's going to be a slaughter. There's no way Hunter Biden will
You're
do it.
conflating those two issues that have nothing to do with one another.
Why?
So let's just
Wait.
My point is that overall, if you're talking about the level of government spending, it needs to go down. So, Young Turks is super successful. We have 80 million uniques. It's wonderful. Do you think Bernie Sanders would care more if you gave him $10,000 or if you dedicated your entire network to kissing his ass for an election cycle?
Like, that's what it's going to be like. It's going to be like Ben Shapiro debating Cenk. It's a slaughter. It's going to be a slaughter. They must have re-uploaded the video to the Daily Wire because when I saw it, it was said it was only a few hours old. So maybe they re-uploaded it. I'm not quite sure. But yeah. Like, at the end of the day, but I would love to see it. I would really love to see this. Donnie Jr., Hunter Biden, man up. Like, literally man up, bro. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. But I don't think it'll ever happen. Because let me know your thoughts in that comment section below. Video 2 of 3. We got another video coming out where we're going to be talking about the New York journalist who was censored off Twitter. I'm actually going to defend the New York Post here. But yeah, because let me know what your thoughts are in that comment section below. Do you think this will happen? Do you think at the end of the day it's going to be a slaughter? Or do you think it'll be an evenly matched debate? Let me know what your thoughts are in that comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack that like button. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Video 3 going up shortly after this one, guys, so enjoy. Apart from that, we'll see you in the next video. Have a great night and enjoy.